Like all this shit come from the cave. They was doing this shit in the cave while we was all over the planet. And you gotta understand that's what the word bitter. I think they hold, that's why I say they devils or the manifestation of evil. Cause if you ain't get, like, we was all over the planet, so-called Africa, South America, Asia, Australia. We can walk outside and just shake a tree and have dinner. These motherfuckers had to go find food. And it wasn't shit that and when they find it, it was already dead, and they had to eat it. Just know the mentality that you taking on when you do that shit. That's why, like, right now, when you eat meat, you be in attack mode. You a savage, cause that's the mentality when you eat meat. See what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers, like, this is where the word bitter come from. Bitter is a weather condition, but it's also a feeling or an emotion. Cause, you know, the weather dictates your emotion. See what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers became bitter. That's why they like they are now. You know what I'm saying? You know, growing up, you like, man, white folks crazy. They do dumb shit. Yeah, they always trying to defy nature, go against nature. Cause, you know what I'm saying? They unnatural. They ain't original. They ain't a part of that energy that been manifesting for billions of years. They not a part of that. We created them. Sort of like Frankenstein, the movie. We the one made this motherfucker. Like, really, just, I'm gonna tell you, like, they made from a mulatto, one of our genes, and a monkey. Real shit. That's like a lot of Europeans today still born with tails and shit. They just ain't putting on 13, 24, and 3 moves. These motherfuckers, just look at them though. You know, that's that monkey shit. Big head, big ears and shit. Motherfuckers. Like if you, they ain't even got hair. I ain't even on no racist shit. I'm just breaking down the devil shit. Cause you know it ain't no but one race. That's the human race. And according to their definition of human, it's a man with hue or melanin. They ain't got that much melanin. So they ain't even humans. So they not a part of this race. It ain't number one race, the human race. Either you a human or you not. That's why they call themselves mankind. They kind of like men and they kind of like human or animals. And they keep saying we the missing link, but they the missing link. Like everything they taught us, it was them. They taught us we come from monkeys, that's them. They say we were slaves, that's them. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is them. They say we was gone, all that was them. So you gotta understand, like, all this shit, like, this is why they put the shit in the, about Eve started saying, cause they hate they woman. Like, if you study the Greeks and the Romans, their whole thing in life is to be with another man. They hate the woman. They just be having sex with their women to try to keep their pure Aryan blood going, which is some bullshit, cause the real Aryans was who? Not them. See what I'm saying? So, damn, it's like, they really hated the woman cause, you know, it's natural. It's natural for something. It's even natural for an animal to have sex. You ain't got to teach an animal to have sex. You got to understand, we created these motherfuckers and we put them in the cage. That's why I say we put them in the garden and we had placed them in the garden that we had made. We put them in the Caucasus Mountains because it was too hot for them. We was helping them out. We would put them in a good climate for their skin because they was dying from leprosy and skin cancer, all this shit, like what they doing now. So it's like they just got stuck in the caves though, during the ice age and shit. So they gotta go around and find food and shit. So he already can't feed himself. He hate his woman. Now if he has sex with his woman 9 months later, a baby come out. Now he gotta feed his baby. So this making him not like the woman. Cause you know he wanna have sex cause that's pleasure. But it's like when he has sex, something gonna come after that. And it's like a lot of us got that same manifesting mentality, want to have babies but don't want to take care of them. All that shit coming from them. Like, you got to understand, a lot of all this negative shit wasn't even in ours. We didn't act like that. We were civilized, man. We wasn't that. That's them. They done taught us how to act like them. See what I'm saying? All this dumb shit we doing ain't us. See what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, this how homosexual and child molestation come from. So they figured out, damn, I can't have sex with the woman without having a baby, so I just had sex with a little girl. They was so dumb, they didn't even know by the time the girl 10, she can have a baby. They were like, damn, I just had sex with the little boy then. So that way they can get their pleasure, but not have a responsibility. That's where all this gay shit come from. This shit is not us. So they the manifestation of Eve. All this shit coming from the caves. And they basically is putting this caveman mentality on us now. That's why they got all these commercials with the caveman on there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, for sure. So basically, After the Moors in Spain, how we taught them how to take baths and shit. Like these motherfuckers wouldn't even take baths like once a year, cause they thought if they want to take a bath during Easter or the equinox when the sun gets when the earth gets the same amount of sunlight. Basically, the earth will get hotter. That's the only time they'll take a bath, cause they thought if they take a bath during the end of the time they'll die. Cause you know these motherfuckers was dying at like 21 and 22 type shit. We was living to be 200. That's why they used to worship us. These motherfuckers used to literally worship us as gods. We was living to be 200. We weren't getting sick type shit. Our face so fucking smooth, and they shit look like they got bugs coming out that shit, like type shit. See what I'm saying? So after that, give me about 10 minutes, bro. Like smoke big mama blunts, I swear to God. After 1492, we lost our last city in Spain. Like Queen Isabella and King Fernandez came together and basically defeated us. And you know that they teach us about the holy wars in school, the crusades. They want shit holy about that. Anyway, holy come from the word sun. Holy Bible ain't nothing but the word soul papers. This shit based on the sun or astrology. But wasn't nothing holy about the crusades. These motherfuckers got tired of being slaves. That's what the whole movie 300 was about. That was the first group to book. And if you watch the movie, they showed the Persians as us. So-called black people, and they called them gods. Persia was, the Moors in Persia was ruling at that time. And the motherfuckers, the so-called, whatever you want to call them, Spartans at that time, they didn't want to be slaves, so they booked. So this is what happened. They really got tired of this shit in 1492. They got together, they got their tribes together, they Germanic tribes, and they defeated us. In 1492, that shit was no coincidence. Christopher Columbus didn't come over here trying to find no western route, nowhere. He already knew he was coming. He was coming to further take over our empire. We had a Moorish empire from Mexico to Asia. But like Egypt and Spain and Morocco and all that shit, Libya was like the throne of our empire. So these motherfuckers was coming over here to further take over our land. Like they got us thinking these motherfuckers got on the ship, came all the way to South America, killed all the natives in South America, went back to Africa, got all these big-ass brothers from Africa, brought them to North America, killed all the natives in North America except a few that they got on the reservation, and made all these buck-ass African slaves. They couldn't do all that. These motherfuckers just learned how to wash their hair. How they gonna know how to navigate a ship? That's a lie, bro. We didn't come from no fucking Africa over there. We come from Africa over here. We didn't come over here as slaves on no slave ships. Show me a slave ship. You motherfuckers can show me old ass dinosaur bones. You can't show me no slave ship. Cause that shit a lie. We was already over here. See what I'm saying? So they come out with shit like the Negro X, like in the 1700s. They'll come. First they came out with the Christian black codes. They stopped calling us Moors. I'm gonna be too far. They stopped calling us Moors and started calling us black Moors. Like you can look this shit up. And the M was still capitalized. It was dealing with a proper person. Or no, not a person, a proper man or a living soul. They stopped calling us that and came up with the Christian black. Like in school, they just say the black codes. If you look this shit up, it was called the Christian black code. And I remember this in school about the black codes. They say these was the first laws to govern blacks in Mississippi. They ain't taught us really what the old standard. These was the first rules they came up to rule people who thought they was black. See, what they did was, like the Negro Act. Like I was talking about my grandmama, how they'll kill the elders and teach the next generation some dumb shit, that they Negroes and shit. So they come out with the Negro Act in the late 1700s. If you didn't know that you was a Moor and you just got dumbed down to the point of thinking